Hello and welcome to the Gallagher Premiership Round 1 predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, your best place for rugby predictions and opinion. And a big thank you to Rich from the Rugby United. So if you're on Twitter, then basically Rugby United have got a Twitter account for whatever club, country you support in rugby. So check them out. They're fantastic. I've loved them. I love them to bits. I have been kind of promoting, helping, chatting with them for many years, and they've been helping me back. And in fact, let's be honest, they've probably been helping me more than I've helped them. They are wonderful. So I've got to say a big thank you to Rich, who said he put me on his Twitter accounts you should follow, and he said, DrivingMaul, you may already know Paul from the #RugbyChat hashtag, or maybe his YouTube account. Obviously, if you're here, you know what that is. A bit of a one-off, as it's essentially the level of punditry and reaction you see on the telly box, but all done as an amateur independent. You'll learn something for sure. So thank you very much, Rich. That is very flattering. Glad you enjoy what I do. And obviously, if you want to make it independent but professional, then hey, become a Patreon. So anyway, let's get into the Gallagher Premiership. It's going to be strange using that name, but hey, I'll get used to it verbally before I will do tweeting. I'm just trying to Gallagher Premier. That's too many letters for a hashtag. Anyway, kicking us off, we have Bristol Bears, and again, can you get used to all these kind of new things? I don't know. Anyway, Bristol Bears hosting Bath Rugby, and I've got to say, London Irish did it last year. They came up, won their first game, and then got relegated. Maybe we'll see something similar from Bristol. So I'm backing Bristol by 3. They got 26,000 in that stadium. Fantastic to sell out their first home game. Well done. If they get a win, that'll help, obviously, with crowds going forward. So you've got to say, good luck to them. I'm not sure I agree with everyone who says that they've got the best jersey in the Premiership, but a lot of people like their jersey. Perhaps I'm a bit too much of a traditionalist, not a great fan. It's okay, and nothing wrong with it per se, but yeah. Anyway, but go Bristol. Good luck. 3 points, by 3 points in the first game is what I reckon. Off into Saturday, Gloucester host Saints. Some pretty impressive signings by Gloucester, turning into basically the Lions version 2.0, as in the Lions from South Africa. With obviously got the coach and he's bringing over players and stuff. Saints. Their coach obviously has arrived late because he was involved with Super Rugby through into the playoffs. So he's not been available there for all of pre-season. A bunch of signings there that aren't really his players. I think it's going to take a while for that to all to bed in. And hence I'm backing Gloucester by 7. Quins host Sharks. Now Quins have been one of these. I mean, actually both these sides. Quins are good at home, awful away. Sharks improved their away form last season, but still a team that prefers to be at home. So Quins by 5 in that one. Yes, there are some interesting signings by Sharks, but I mean, Ashton's going to be missing and stuff with his suspension. So a bunch of money missing on the pitch. But yeah, I say Quins by 5 for me there. Worcester hosting Wasps. Now, I'm going to Worcester by 3, and I think that might be seen as a bit of an upset. And yes, it probably is. But if you think Hugard's had a pre-season, if you think that that I've gone blanked as the name of the fly half, I'm sorry, has come back from Australia now. Yes, he's a new fly half for Worcester Warriors, but he did play sort of 3 or 4 months of the season last season for them as well, John O'Lance. So they've got their combinations kind of there already. Wasps, on the other hand, are going to have a new guy at 10 trying to run the show. Gopeth obviously out injured. Lima Sopawanga only just arrived and trying to figure out what time zone he's in and already pining for some of the barbecue that he can get, that he used to be able to get down in Dunedin if you'd be following him on Twitter. I think that Wasps are going to take a little while to settle, whereas Worcester, I think, will hit the ground running. So Worcester by 3 for me there. Exeter Chiefs then host Leicester Tigers. Exeter by 7. Yes, I'm a Chiefs fan. They've done next to no business in the transfer market, so they are going to basically be the well-oiled machine straight away from day one. Tigers done a bit more business in the transfer market. It will take a bit while to get to settle down, so hence Exeter by 7. And then the final game, Falcons versus Saracens. Now, and obviously one of the things we'll be saying about Falcons all the way through the season is, can they fight on two fronts? But that doesn't apply yet. We've got to actually get to the European competition before we can actually say that that actually is an issue for them. But still, up against Saracens, Saracens are a team that doesn't do much business and therefore can start pretty well. Sure, their international players will have had a shorter pre-season and all that kind of stuff. But still, Saracens by 5, used to the pitch and all that kind of stuff because they have the same style of pitch. So that's my thoughts. Do let me know your thoughts down below. Always up for a good old rugby chat. You can find me at DrivingMaul on Twitter or on YouTube, or obviously also on the blog as well. So please leave comments, like, subscribe, and all of that wonderful kind of stuff.